Before beginning this video, I want to make it clear that there will be no fancy 3-second cuts or mind-bending After Effects. This is going to be a raw analysis of my YouTube automation channel, which I started about a week ago. Right now, this one video of mine has got about 2.6K views. As I refresh my page, you can see the views got updated. The channel I started is a movie recap automation channel. For those of you who don't know what movie recap channels are, you basically take a 2-hour movie and cut it into multiple clips of 2 to 4 seconds and put a voiceover on it recapping the movie. Cutting the clips and adding the voiceover will ensure 100% that you don't get any copyrights. Here you can see I have about 62,000 impressions and a 3.4% click-through rate, which I would consider pretty decent. And here's this thing called unique viewers. I honestly don't know what this is about. A bit complicated. I gained 11 subscribers from this video, and have about 154 hours of watch time, and I just can't believe it. I will tell you why. I have released 4 long videos on my channel before this one, and they all got maximum 20 views. I still never gave up and made this video. I uploaded a killer thumbnail and a catchy title, and was absolutely sure that this video was going to blow. I wanted to target US audience because they have a high CPM. So I uploaded the video when it was 2:30 a.m. in my country, India. I viewed the entire video from 5 of my own accounts to give it a good initial average view duration. I went to sleep at 3 a.m., hoping to wake up to at least 1,000 views. When I woke up at 9:30 a.m., my video had 5 views, the same 5 views which I gave it myself using my other accounts. I was starting to lose hope and was ready to say goodbye to YouTube. But at 10 a.m., a miracle happened. I was on my morning walk. Yes, I know it's 10 a.m., but it's still morning. Anyways, back to the topic. I rechecked my analytics and it's still 5 views. I decided I would quit. This all might sound like a movie, but yes, a miracle happened. As I checked my analytics again after 5 minutes, boom, 100 views. I was like, what the fuck? 10 minutes later, as I get back home, boom, 150 views. Another 10 minutes later, boom, 500 views. 2 days later, boom, I'm recording this video for you guys and you can see the number of views it has. And the views in the last 60 minutes, even though they have dropped quite a lot, they are still coming consistently. I do predict making at least 5,000 views from this video and reaching 300 hours of watch time. Update guys, just as I predicted, at the time I'm just uploading this video, I just completed 5,000 views and 300 hours of watch time. By the way guys, I am blurring the channel name and video name because if you guys see my video, you are not going to watch it full and it is going to damage my average view duration. I will reveal my channel name when I gain a lot of subscribers and you guys viewing will cause negligible damage to the average view duration. For now, let's dive back into the video. As you can see, 85% of my views have come from suggested videos. Honestly, I'm still overwhelmed by all this. This straight line at 0 you see, you guys can only imagine how depressing this time was for me. But it kept on increasing. The average view duration is pretty decent. In the audience retention, you can see I was able to retain 57% of viewers in the first 28 seconds, which in the end became more or less 37%, which is fine, I guess. Let me show you my audience. As you can see, I was successful in getting a majority of US audience. But unfortunately, my second and third highest audience is Philippines and India. I mean, no offense to these countries, I am literally an Indian myself. But it is a fact that the CPM from these countries is very low. Here you can see all the countries and the average view duration, and watch time from each of them. Germany and Sweden have CPMs even higher than US, but the problem is that their population is too low. It shows about 1,800 views here. This is because the geography section hasn't been properly updated. You will get to see many parts of the YouTube studio take a lot of time to get updated. Here we can also see various cities. They are showing random cities. Last time I checked, they showed Chicago, but it is not showing now. By the way guys, out of all these videos I have uploaded, many of the editing and scripts have been done by me and some have been done by Fiverr freelancers. In my next video, I will tell you about the problems I faced with dealing with Fiverr freelancers and how you can make a good team without going through the same problems I did. So if you don't want to miss, do subscribe. Now let's talk about why my video suddenly got about 2.6K views. It took me some time to realize. It is because my video was 9 minutes long. Let me explain. The first video on my channel was 6 minutes long, The next 3 were all about 2 minutes long. Every day on YouTube, millions of videos are released. And the creator can only do certain things to make his video blow up, like have a killer thumbnail and a catchy title. But the impressions on my video, or in simpler terms, the number of people on YouTube who are shown my thumbnail and given the choice to click on it or not, is not in my hand. It is YouTube's responsibility to give my video impressions, and if my video is worthy, then it will perform. But my first 3 videos had a very nice average view duration and click-through rate, but still they got so little views. Even though you can see they have gained quite some views now, and one of them has 382 views at the time I'm recording. They were all stuck at 20 views each, and have gained views thanks to the end screen engagement from my most popular video. My most popular video has a lesser click-through rate, but it blew up. This all happened because you see, in simple terms, YouTube has a priority list. Even if you make the best 1-minute video, YouTube is like, who cares, because it is very difficult to get ads on the 1-minute video. If you make a long video, even though it is not that good, YouTube will give it a priority regardless. As you can see, guys, the click-through rate in this video is much better, but it only has 213 impressions. Take a look at this video too. By the way, this recent increase in views is all thanks to my popular video, which drove viewers to this video through end screen pop-ups. If you are confused, end screen pop-ups are basically the new video suggestions you see in the last 5 seconds of a video. Here, look, a click-through rate of 8.9% and just little more than 3,000 impressions. Now compare that to the literally 62,000 impressions I got for a 3.4% click-through rate in my popular video. I'm going to implement this strategy in my next videos, guys, and I am planning to soon start releasing 30-minute long and 60-minute long recaps. Now guys, let's talk about this 13-minute long video I released just today. You might be surprised because it has quite low impressions. Even though I said the longer the better, I mean the longer the minutes, the better the performance. Let me explain. You need to understand that there are plenty of factors affecting a video's performance. I was only giving priority to average view duration and click-through rate, which was wrong. But just because a video is long doesn't mean it will perform better than a shorter video. It needs to be good. But that is also not the case here in this particular video, guys. This video is pretty good. But another factor came into play here, which hampered the video's performance. As I told you, I released my most popular video at 2:30 a.m. in the morning in my country when it was 3 p.m. in the afternoon in USA. And the video remained at 5 views until it started blowing up at about 10 a.m. in the morning in my country, when the time in USA was 10:30 p.m. at night. So I assumed, why don't I just release my next video at 9 a.m. in my country, just 1 hour before the peak time. And I did so, but the video didn't blow up. And after some further research, I came to a conclusion. And to explain to you in simple terms, YouTube keeps your video on a waiting list since there are too many videos getting released every second. After keeping your video in the waiting list for some time, it gives you a boom in the number of impressions, giving your video the opportunity to perform. This is the best way to explain to you guys. My new video is still slightly stuck in the waiting list, and unfortunately due to this mistake of mine, when the impressions blow up, my video will get a lot of Indian views compared to American views. It might not perform as good as my previous video due to that. You guys must experiment with what time you release your videos at, and how long YouTube takes to give your video the boom in impressions. First few videos will take trial and error, but soon you will be able to identify your perfect time to release the videos. Just like I am 90% sure right now that 2:30 a.m. is the best time for me to release my videos. By the way, I also released a few shorts, and let me show you the performance. This short didn't perform that well. Shorts are supposed to get a lot of views, and my first 2 shorts got me 2,000 plus views each. As you can see, my audience for this short consists of a lot of Indians and Filipinos. This is due to the time I released my video, which was when these countries are most active. Guys, this was just an introduction video, and I have lots of tips to give to you all. In the next video, we will talk about how to avoid getting scammed on Fiverr, and how to make the best team. By the way, do you know the most popular video was edited and scripted completely by me and not any other freelancer? We'll discuss everything about Fiverr, freelancers, and if you even need them, or if you do, then how much do you need them, and stuff like that. I will keep giving you authentic information and keep showing how far my recap channel goes. I am currently stuck at about 30 subscribers, and it is a long way to go. and I will keep you guys updated along the journey so you can also gain some experience of running a recap channel even before you begin. Comment down any doubts you have regarding recap channels, and I'll be happy to make videos on that particular issue as well. Thank you for watching.